This is part two of the soda machine project, in which we're going to make it so the person can choose a soda and they get the soda, they hear the soda, and they get their change back. So, part one, we made it so they can deposit money into here. And until then, they can't click these sodas are disabled. Once they have $1.50 or more in, then these become enabled and they can click and choose a can. So we're going to code these cans, right? Enabled means they're clickable, but disabled means they're not clickable. So once they have 150 or more, we're going to write code to make it so they can choose a soda. So if they choose, say, the mist, they click the mist. First of all, we're going to disable all the cans, including the mist. We don't want them buying another soda, right? Or getting another soda without paying for it. The mist is going to show down here, the 90-degree version of the mist, right? Rotated version. And we're going to see the change down here. And we're also going to reset the total to 0 here. So let's go in and double click the first can, the Coca-Cola. All right, and the first thing you want to do is, this is picture box 10 down here, right? So that's where the soda is going to appear. So we're going to say picture box 10 dot image equals image dot from file, right? And we're going to say the location of the file, and it's going to be users, capital U. Now you're going to say student here, right? I don't have a student machine. I have the admin, I have the teacher machine, so I'm going to have that. And we're both going to have downloads. And the name of this is Coke space 90 space degree, like that, dot JPEG, JPG rather. And that will make the Coke appear down there. We also want to play a sound file. So we're going to say my dot computer dot audio dot play, right? Let's make sure that's all correct. Dot play, yes. The file is can space drop one wave. So we want the location of the sound file, and it's C:\users, right? For you, it's going to be student with a capital S. Okay, for me, it's the teacher machine. And then both of us are going to take downloads. And that is can space drop. Let me make sure. Can space drop one wave. Can space drop one dot wave. Right? And then comma and audio play mode. We want to choose this one. Wait to complete. If you don't do that, if you don't make it wait to complete, it runs sometimes too fast. So let's see, I need something here. Oh, there we go. Okay. So that's that. We're going to see the Coke in the little space down the bottom where we retrieve it. We play the drop sound, and you can actually copy and paste, Control C, copy these, because we wanted to disable all the cans. We don't want them clicking. Control V is paste. We just want to change these to false, all of these. false, false, false. Right? What else do we want to do? We want to make the change. We want to calculate the change and make it visible in label 5. So we're going to say label 5. We can do that in one line. Label 5 dot text equals the total, right? Minus $1.50, right? That's the change. Cost of a soda is $1.50. Whatever they put in minus $1.50 is their change. And notice that we see total here. We see total in this sub procedure, this sub event in here, right? We see it in all these different sub events, and that's why we had to make it a form level variable. It had to be declared outside of all the sub events. If we just declared it inside, say this one, it's only known inside this sub procedure. So, all right, and what else do we want to do? We want to change label 3 dot text. We want to make that equal to 0.00, right? Because we want to set that back to 0. Oh, by the way, or actually, we just make it total, or not total, 0. Yeah, 0.00. By the way, we forgot to, in part 1, we want to see the amount of money going in. So we have to say label 3 dot text equals total. After we increase the total, we want to show it in label 3. So the person knows how much they deposited, the total amount. So we're going to copy that, and we want to put it in the dime and the dollar too. And then down here in the dollar. All right, so let's see, what else do we need to do? We disable the cans. We showed the change, calculated the change, showed it in label 5. Oh, we got to make label 5 visible. Label 5 dot visible equals true. All right, so that seems like a lot, right? That's just for the Coke can. But with our magic copy and paste, right, we're doing the same thing basically for this can, this can, this can, and this can. So double click the Diet Dr. Pepper, that's picture box 3, and let's copy and paste this. And we only have to change one. Control C to copy, Control V to paste. The only thing we have to change here is this. All right, the name of this file, and this is Diet Pepper 90. Dr. space Pepper space 90 space degree dot JPG. Let me just double check that. Diet Pepper 90 degree, yes. All right. Go back to our, well, let's save it. Or we save periodically. Let's go back to our interface, double click the Sierra Mist, paste in there, and then we only have to change this. This is called Mist space 90 degree, or Mist space 90 space degree dot JPEG. Let me double check on that. Mist 90 degree, yes. And let's go back to our interface and click picture box 5. That's the orange. Double click to get in the click event. Orange. Yeah, oh, let's paste that back in there. Change this to orange. And we just have to do it again with the Pepsi, a machine that sells both Coca-Cola and Pepsi. And this is Pepsi 90. And that should be it. Okay. A lot of times, sometimes the clicking event or clicking won't take place, and you did everything fine. Sometimes this handles part gets deleted somehow. I don't know why, right? But all you can do is you just take it from another one, just copy and paste it from here, just make sure you change Right, this is picture box 5. You'd have to change this to picture box 5 down here. Right, so I can copy and paste this one. Again, I don't know why that handles just go away. It happened the first time I did this. So I can copy and paste that down here. I just got to change. This is picture box 5. I got to change this picture box 5 here. All right, let's save it and then test it until it works. Right, chances are we're not 100% perfect over here. This is part of writing a program is testing it too. Usually the big problems in here are you're going to have runtime errors where it's going to show it can't find this file or something, and you probably typed users wrong, or you didn't type student here, right? Or you called this wrong, or you didn't put another quote there. But let's take a look. So I'm going to put a quarter in, and notice this is what we fixed today in part 1, the showing of this. I hit a dime, okay, that was a quarter, plus a dime is 35 cents. I hit $1, I have $1.35 in there so far. I'm going to get another dime in there, and then a quarter. So I have $1.70 in the machine, right? And if we go back to start from fresh, you can click these cans, nothing's going to happen. It's only going to be clickable when we get $1.50 or greater. So I'm going to choose a Diet Dr. Pepper. All right. I don't know if you heard the sound, but I did hear the sound. I don't know if you can hear it on this recording software that I'm using. But I see the Diet Dr. Pepper that I can take, and my change is 2 cents. Total was set back to 0, and so forth. Okay, we can also make this disappear or something like we're taking it, but you get the gist of it. And just to show you, if I were to run this from the start, right, I can't get a Diet Dr. Pepper. I can't, or a Coke or anything, right? I'm going to put $2 in. I'll get a Coke, right? I heard the drop sound. You might hear the drop sound on your side. There's my Coke. My change is 50 cents. I'm all good. And that is the soda. That concludes the soda machine project. Make sure you get that in.